All right, we made it, our final comedian of the night. Give it up, make it loud for Kim Jacobs!
Hi, everybody. I'm Kim, and I'm about to be 35. What's nice about getting older is you start to appreciate the things that really matter. Like when I was in my 20s, I'd look at other women and be like, God, I wish I had her big boobs or long legs. But now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, God, I wish I had her money. What really matters. But what's scary about being in your 30s is you trust your Botox injector more than your primary care physician. Like a cortisone shot may or may not fix my lower back pain, but Botox will smooth out this forehead every time. I'm also half Korean and half white. Thank you. But it's hard growing up mixed because you don't feel like you belong to either culture. Like, I didn't fit in with my Korean side of the family because I didn't speak Korean. And I didn't fit in with my white side of the family because I wasn't addicted to meth. It's crazy. But what's interesting about having a Korean mom and a white dad is you get a mix of their features. For example, I got my mom's eyes. Thank you. And I got my dad's mental illness. So cute. My parents also had totally different parenting styles. So my mom was super strict, but my dad was super chill. Well, except for that one time he killed himself. Pretty unchill. But don't worry, that was like 20 years ago. I'm totally fine. But totally fine. But because my mom was such a strict and serious person, being vulnerable wasn't easy for her. So when my dad died, she was trying to figure out the best way to tell me. So to buy herself some time to come up with a plan, she had her friend take me to the movies to see The Family Stone, which is a Christmas movie about a tight-knit family spending the holidays together. Not a fitting film to watch that day, considering the circumstances. But honestly, even if my dad didn't die that day, I would still hate that movie. I also grew up Christian, and I'm not super religious now, but, I do have my moments. Like when my boyfriend and I are in bed, and he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm just not in the mood tonight. And I'll be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Speaking of my boyfriend, my boyfriend and I have been together for 15 years. Yeah. And we're really not in a rush to get married. It's not on our radar. It's just hasn't been a priority. We're both mutually, equally not thinking about it, or talking about it, and definitely not stressing about it. So no need to ask him why he would risk losing such a hot, funny, amazing woman, okay? Because we're both equally chill about it. I'm fine. But what's weird about being in a long-term relationship is, in the beginning, you try really hard, okay? But you have to be careful not to set the bar too high. Like when my boyfriend and I first started dating, one night we were hooking up. Yeah. And I got a scoop of ice cream, put it in my mouth, and gave him a blowjob. Which is called a snow blow, by the way. That was 15 years ago, and I still haven't been able to eat ice cream in peace. He'll be like, hey, what flavor is that? And I'll be like, pistachio, yo, put your dick away. But if you are in a new relationship, I can confidently confirm that one good snow blow will get you at least 15 years of loyalty. Thank you, everyone. Happy snow blowing, everybody.
Kim Jacobs, everybody.